75 years of time.
Then let's have a surprise. Then we will get more and more adventurous.
Bam bam rubble. Yeah, that's. I come in like bam bam rubber on a hyping tin like yeah, that's. Yeah, gather round, it's trouble. You see me with a couple of drinks, yeah, straight round doubles. Sneaky links, trying to keep man sink, but I break that hustle. Burst that bubble, disperse my huddle. Next wave, got my words and I'm underway. Come in like bam bam rubber on a hyping tin like yeah, that's trouble. Yeah, that's. 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 Yeah, that's.
Original. Hey yo, yeah, that's what I get by. Or do you wanna make you pay? I'm gonna push things forward. I'm gonna make that change. It's not about who or why. You got your heads up on the building. Oh, you don't work when we complain. So we gotta make that change. Yeah, that's what I get by. Or do you wanna make it rain? I'm gonna push things forward. I'm gonna make that change. It's not about who or why. You got your heads up on the building. Oh, you don't work when we complain. So we gotta make that all truth, no smooth. We're never gonna call it truth. They make the Shantie partakes, another one done to the man. Always gonna jump those hurdles, cause it's in our blood and it curdles. Get stooped by the ones with the big beats, cause I won this shit with the verbals. My eyes to the real crime. Upside down 999. My name's already when we're doing time. So man's mobile on the landline. We try to fill holes from back time and try to fill holes on the back nine. Don't do it for the bumpers, bankers. Get forward 1 foot skankers. Shanties are bad. We bring the vibes, no doubt it's a ride. Give from gods, I have to give thanks. Quite so big we think to move tanks. Don't run and shoot the 5 gun. And it's on the tip, son, to make this gang some. We shots make the lady shake bump. Put the real one down and shoot the 5 gun. Frame me, other sounds. Crazy, get on down. That's me there with a black liver chair, a pen in the pan, the flame around. Speak around, apple speed, every time that speed by the speed of sound. In a zone, the pen moves alone. Frame me, other sounds.
Return to the dirt, man, they got no more time on the clock. They be pray for the dead, sign to the cross, aim for the head. 5 shots and they say a few words, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. We be giving them something what they be thinking about. Riddim be showing them all the ins and the outs. Climbing the league where they came in the game. Them are out with the injury now. Background Irish, Nigerian juice. They're gonna be giving them a million views. Anything they saying, they be lacking any energy. They should be giving them a vitamin boost. Said I got a new one there for your forehead. Flows with the killing but they're already dead. The man are literally losing the head. When I've been swinging my sword in your neck, yeah, been around the world to the end of the earth. Anybody saying getting buried in the dirt. Those man are faithful, they pray for the dead. Sign to the cross when they enter the church. They pray for the dead. Sign to the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots, so they say a few words, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. They be pray for the dead. Sign to the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots, so they say a few words, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. We be giving them something what they be talking about. Level so high that they started the sound. Man could have never tried join me out. Can't put a few pounds in all your accounts. And I'm living in the gaffing, old to the edge. I'll be out on the graph, never older than meds. Man wanna chat that we're lighting them up like a 20 pack of Marlboro Gold cigarette. Now I'm tied to the whip, got it plugged in the wall. Man already got the advanced technology, giving it the greatest depression than that. No cash coulda just crashed the economy. They coulda never war with the champion. Sound out here trying to generate income streams. Man I rise up like the morning sun. To the eat woulda give man skin disease. I've been free for the dead. Signed signed it across, aim for the head. Firing shots to be safe, you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, I got no more time on the clock, let me pray for the dead. Signed it across, aim for the head. Firing shots to be safe, you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, I got no more time on the clock. We be giving us something, but they be hearing about. Anybody near got the ear to the ground. Man, I really thought they were talking the things, or the things weren't something they could really pronounce it. I found some gal, but my background's Kenyan. Had to fall back, now I'm back with a vengeance. Man, I gotta die cause they got no depth, so I gotta send them to the next dimension. Grew around bank robbers and ram breeders. Man, I only round if it's advantageous. None of them have never been putting in graphs, so how they gonna try come and grab man's wages? If anything, we really be giving them incentives. None of them I die like 5 times over. Ready for the war, then it's gonna get ugly. But they say beauty's in the eye of the older. We pray for the dead, signed it across, aim for the head. Firing shots to be safe, you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, it got no more time on the clock, let me pray for the dead. Signed it across, aim for the head. Firing shots to be safe, you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, it got no more time on the clock, let me pray for the dead. Signed it across, aim for the head. Firing shots to be safe, you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, it got no more time on the clock, let me pray for the dead. Signed it across, aim for the head. Firing shots to be safe, you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, it got no more time on the clock.
This I celebrate migration, energy bigger than that nation. New generation, elevation, sub-bass delegation. Yeah, and there's too much knuckra. You get 2 to the chakra. Ain't never been that type of lurker. Had the game unlocked from a butcher. Unlocked from Ladakh to Russia. No, I don't trust ya, man, I'm a Russia. Run up on deck, best protect your neck. Best step correct to end up with a gusher. Everything sound foreign. System got man moving all paro. Playside man on daytime motives. Deep things happen when people think shallow. The breed nocturnal, grew on health up. Everything Shelly feel letting off belters. Heat we are deal with satellite lava. YBK don't bust up on the shelter. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than that nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wedge. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than that nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wedge. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than that nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wedge. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than that nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wedge. Sub-bass delegation, sound wedge. Sub-bass delegation, sound wedge. Sub-bass delegation, sound wedge. Credence to the graph, give credence to my elders, credence to the youngers, putting in the work, I give credence. Evenings, man, I'm putting in seasons, putting in work since Q-based reason. New wage done, got gun, that's a demon. Out here, man, I'm still dreaming. Out here, man, I'm still dreaming. Man, I'm chilling from west. Big money's out, man, I deal with pence. Them man, they're still sitting on the sideline. Them man, they're still sitting on the fence. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than Live Nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wench. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than Live Nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wench. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than Live Nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wench. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than Live Nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation, sound wench. This I celebrate migration. Energy bigger than Live Nation. New generation, elevation. Sub-bass delegation.
Yo, these man are soft like dumpling, them hard like yam. When I touch mic, make MC scram. Don't hold, don't wait, they're light like grams. Ill pattern and flow, hit different fam. Shows incoming, watch when I land. Impact zone, everything gone. Listen. I left these men shook like they ain't got a clue. And what they let out when they let me on a tune. I don't let up, this thing is my food. When I go in, you'll think I'm loops. Hungry, starving like I'm argue you. Evil like demons, sick and puke. Putrid, nasty, very short fuse. When that spark is everything dead. My past been fucked, so almost seek death. In this music ting, there ain't no friends. Just targets and bastards, take off the reds. Dark-hearted, rotted, waste of breath. Bring army and army, there ain't much left. Just me standing at the top of the steps. Chaos, destruction, my head is a mess. Told man already, everything ain't blessed. So don't get I'm mad, there won't be no stress. So don't get I'm mad, there won't be no stress. This is a different caliber. Dead off an amateur. Shells will damage her. Yeah.
took L's. I am the champ, they can't ramp, they move like vamps, fucking tramps. Now everyone chats, none of them sick, too many divs, burn a mistake. I'm off of my head, off my tits, you read my lips, I mean the shit, no holding back, I'm taking heads, take last breaths, left sound boys. These lot ain't got a clue, don't know about struggle. Pirate radio strapped to the face, trouble. 80 years old, should've put man in a muzzle. Seen it all, them things that make man humble. These lot ain't got a clue, don't know about struggle. Pirate radio strapped to the face, trouble. 80 years old, should've put me in a muzzle. Seen it all, them things that make man humble. Yeah. Hypho, illuminated. Yes. Shut up.
Yeah, see them tunes are releasing there, they ain't never gonna make it into my playlist. Man, I cut it edge, I'm very innovative. That's why the all of them have been eliminated. Cave in the gaff all dressed in black, down to the night Air Max Terror Escape Night Air. All new cover got me feeling crisp air. All of my ones I've done like my care. Business dithering in town popo like lunch. I love the Japanese ramen. Bare dead bodies ever buried in the garden. And sipping on fruit juice out of the carton. Had a little break now, I'm back on tour. Soon I gotta catch man in Vancouver. 2 suits to the Durban, poison barman. I'll have a black sambuca. Can't stop graph car, life's expensive. You don't get much for one in Tesco. New school flojo, this one's future. Old school flojo, them lots retro. I don't really like what you're writing down. And on top of that, I don't like your producers. Everybody talk, but I'm telling them save it. Computers, your lot studio must have been stinking. I swear down, none of them lot have been bathing. You man are weirdos, scare off the girls, and the girls said they found man very invasive. Hear man shoes all over the airwaves, ain't gotta pay for a radio placement. Look for the plug of that plug, Joe. Choose big straps for your A-list on rotate. Got it on rotation, man are on rotation. Got them all rotating, come on I'm on rotation. On rotation, man are on rotation. Got them all rotating, come on I'm on rotation. Got them all rotating, yeah they got spun and they tryna generate some kind of reaction. All online they talking madness, but they wouldn't ever rap mad in the captions. Couldn't ever say that I didn't have the title, nobody came for the belt so I kept it. Man can't get charged up until I just came in the place with a load of electric. Styling on and got bathing, see the all black tee with a shark on the front. 21 days on the invoice statement, then I got paid at the start of the month. Them man have been around for a long time, you can hear they ain't never saying anything decent. Floating about with my light brown skin, now gal try say man look Middle Eastern. Been on jobs since broke a nigga list like how many kids did you think that I fathered? Whenever they talk we ain't taking it in, cause them lot there with a load of tomatoes. And what's some of them are gonna get humble when they hear big straps climbing the ranks. Going on big like this for the longest time now, don't lie, you know the dance.
chopper, can I see a bill? $2 billion, spend it up on some weed or two. I'll be like, who the fuck seeing you?
alarmed, remain calm.
yourself. You not know yourself.